Hi y'all, it's Pam at Pink Dragonfly Wings, and as promised, here a few weeks ago we made a little journal out of a placemat, and we put our signatures in and everything. And I said that when I got it decorated on the inside, that I would do a walkthrough video. So that's what we're going to do today. It's just a little walkthrough and show you what I've done. So I didn't do anything to the outside edges. It's got the pretty leaves stamped in the placemat. And so I just put a piece of cotton around as a tie, and then that way as it gets bigger you can fold it and wrap it around. So let's get started. This has about a 1.5 inch spine, give or take, and it has 2 signatures in it. So we open up, and we have, I'm going to put a little tag of some kind in here. I just haven't found the right one that I want. And so these are some doilies that I hand dyed and put in here. So that's our first cover. The cover to our first signature, let's say. And then I made some big tags here. This is, since it's kind of naturey, I found this little book that had all these cool pictures in it. And so I did this and just put some writing space on the back of it. Very simple, with a little pocket down on the bottom and some tag. This is just some Kool-Aid dyed paper, I believe. And I made this little ruffle, and it's just made, I have a roll of it that I made, and I've done all the brown, but I left the inside white so that I can kind of color it to fit whatever the color is of the book. We have a little envelope here with a little bitty tag inside with a little bird on it, and just for some writing space. Put that right down in there. Use some washi tape. Just white space kind of scares me, so I always have to put something there. We have just a blank page of graph paper, but on the other side we have 2 pockets. And we made 2 little tags to go down in here with writing space on the back. I used some coffee dyed paper that I had made here a while back. This is just a sheet of paper with ink splatters on it. And I made another little pocket. I think we made one of these, made a video with one of these. This is just a little bookmark or a little tag. It has writing space on the back of it. These are little secrets. You can put secrets in here. And I have 2 of those, one in each little pocket with a little doily. This is a page of handwriting practice paper for little guys when they're first learning their letters. So we bought some of that and coffee dyed it. And this is some lined paper, and I think I've used this several times. So it's just colored with lines on it for writing space. And then this paper is, I thought it was really cool because it's kind of a vellum, and I thought maybe you could use these lines in between here to use for writing space. And I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. So that's what we did. We made a big tag to go in the back of it, or in the middle of it, with some writing space on the back. So this little journal has some really nice big tags in it. And another piece of coffee dyed paper with a little bird. And our little fox. So we definitely tried to make this more naturey. We have another little writing tag on the back. I drew some lines on it with a doily pocket. It fits right in there. And then on this, we just drew some lines with our little dots on here for journaling space. This is a sheet of our handmade paper. I didn't make this. I bought this on Amazon, and you can get it in several different colors. And if you watch, you can get it really pretty inexpensive. So I folded that. Now, this came from a journal, so that's why these holes are up here, but I just decorated the holes. I wanted the paper, but I didn't really want it in a journal format because I wanted to use the pages. So I just took them apart. Then we have another little tag here with some writing space on the back. Slides right in there. This has some stenciling on it, and I just left it for all journaling. This has some little stamp things on it with a beautiful embossed dragonfly on it. Y'all know dragonflies are my thing, so I always have to have a dragonfly. And then just another little piece of writing paper with a really pretty piece of ribbon down at the bottom. This is a piece of coffee dyed graph paper, and we put some green ink on it just to kind of ink it up a little bit with some little stickers, some mushrooms. Another sheet of this is sort of another primary writing tablet. It has a space for writing at the bottom, but it has a space at the top to draw. So so many children, when they're learning to write and draw, do pictures to go with their things. So just a little piece of doily scrap. Then this is the center of our first journal. So we have, this has just got some inking on it with some stenciling, just for journaling. Both sides of these in the center have large tags to write, extra writing room. Then we have this one. This one is a collage made from lots of different texts and papers, and it's so pretty. I just love doing these. And then a place to write on the back. I have another little writing space with some washi tape. This is the other side of our tea-dyed or coffee-dyed graph paper, and I just left it because this makes a really nice, it's got such an interesting and wonderful feel to it. I have a little fold out here that you can open out. It's got some beautiful little images of girls dancing and faces and kinds of stuff, and I just made it a little clip-on so you can use this page for writing, but you have this, and you can remove it or move it somewhere else or whatever, and it's held in with a little leaf paper clip. So, other side of our homemade paper, and just for journaling. We have another sheet here. This is a piece of paper, and I dyed it, and I honestly can't remember what I dyed it with and what color it was to begin with. Maybe sort of a purpley color, but we put some leaf stamps and stuff on it, kind of spruce it up a little bit, and then we just have a place here. This is a journaling page, but it's turned sideways, and so we drew some lines and put some washi tape on here so you can write in between the lines. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool, kind of different. Can write on the back. Here's the other side of the big envelope with more writing space. Another large journaling tag in the back. And there we go. Has a little pull on it. Then we have another sheet of, this is printed paper, but we splattered it with green ink as well, spray ink. So the other side of our primary writing paper. This has a little corner tuck here, but he has a hard time staying in there. So little koala bear and his mama, and he has a little place on the back to do some journaling. Some more journaling and journaling spaces. I tried to leave lots of space here. Well, that one is kind of coming up a little bit, so let's take a moment here and glue that back down. I wanted it to kind of come around the edge. It's very cold here today, so my glue is kind of being cantankerous. We're waiting on snow to arrive. It is snowing in the mountains. We're right down the road from Wolf Creek ski area, and they are supposed to, over the next 4 days, get like 10 feet of snow. I mean, feet, not inches, feet. So we're anxiously awaiting the snow. Here's 2 more little tags. Another piece of our the last one, if you remember, I did in green, but this one I colored in yellow, sort of a wild honey or something like that. And then it's got 2 little tags here with writing space on the back. A little journaling tag to go in here. Has some little Nouveau dots on it, so kind of spruce it up a little bit. More journaling. Here's another one of those large tags. This one has birds, and it has this bright yellow paper on the back of it. So I thought, well, that worked. Cute little snippet up here that we made. And the back. Now, I didn't put anything on the back of this. It was getting pretty thick, so I just kind of left this. So whoever purchases this can do what you want to with this one. These are just some little remnants of some lace fabric that I had with little journaling space at the top. Another large tag. This one's the tiger. Journaling space on the back. Little piece of ribbon with the plastic. It's plastic pearlized ribbon that I bought on Wish, and I love using it. It's awesome stuff. Here's another little bookmark tag, journaling space held in with a clip. These clips can be removed, they can be taken out, used somewhere else, given away, whatever you want to do with them. Little flower, more journaling space. This is held in with a little arrow paper clip. It has some pretty yellow paper in the middle to journal on. And this is done with Tim Holtz tissue paper. So, and it's just stuck in right there. If you want to put it somewhere else, that's perfectly fine. Take it out, that's fine. This is a little piece of writing paper, and it's folds out, so you can write secret stuff in here and nobody will know it's in there. We have another little book. This one is done with music, and we did music paper, and this is kind of different because it's got a flip up on both sides, so you actually, well, you actually can write on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, and it's for the music in our heart. That one's clipped on right there. Another little envelope that folds out. Has 2 little tags here. And they're just plain. I didn't put any lines or anything on them. But they're for extra journaling space. Another bookmark that's just got some paper on the back that has lines that you can use for journaling. It's just kind of like a long tag. Another little place here. This has a little tag that's removable. Put it on here with some little words up here. Bloom where you are planted. And then left this blank. This is blank. This is just some awesome feeling paper. I don't even remember where I bought this, but it's cool. I did another dragonfly emboss here. I had a very, very dear friend of mine that sent me this dragonfly stamp when I was first diagnosed with cancer, and I use it all the time. It's beautiful, and it's subtle, and I love it. Thank you, June. Another piece of coffee dyed graph paper, another folder, Another large tag. This one has a little bow on it. Another tag. We have some charms down in here. Pretty on the back. Lots and lots of journaling space. This is it's a little notepad made with little pieces of paper that you can write all kinds of just little notes and things in here. And I thought, how cute. So I'm going to put that in there with the little flowers. More of our graph paper. This is a fabric tag. I had a little piece of fabric and I put two little snippets. This one was primarily green, so I put a green snippet. Primarily pink, so I put a mauvey rosy color on here. And then it has some journaling space in the center. But this is the outside edge is fabric. And I put it in with a big paper clip. Here's another little snippet on our homemade paper. This is another piece of that paper. I can't remember. It seems like maybe it was pink or purple, but we coffee dyed it and splattered it and spruced it up a little bit. We have another little tag here held on with a little bitty Tim Holtz paper clip. A journaling tag with a beautiful sunflower on it, a little corner doily that holds that in. The other half of our paper here for the rest of your secrets opens up. Another little pocket with a little tag on the back. It opens up, I do believe. Yeah, it's got some little journaling on the inside. Little place on the back. This is just some sprayed graph paper. I just I love spraying, so I put some extra journaling on. This is another little tag to put on here. It's just got some journaling spot on it. Put it on here. You can leave it. These are those little bitty paper clips from Tim Holtz, and they're perfect for little things like that. Another large tag. This one is fish, and so we finished it off. Put a nice little tag on the back here with a little journaling spot on both sides. And then I put in a writing board, and this is it's chipboard, and I did one side that's kind of collaged because it's just got some awesome paper in it. This is from 1945 when we were in World War II. My son and daughter-in-law owned a newspaper, and they found a whole bunch of newspapers that were just falling apart. And I said, please don't throw them away, let me have them. So they did. This side is perfectly smooth though, so you can use it to put under your journaling spot here, so you can write and make it a little easier to write. And then it's right in the back of your book. Some of my ink kind of came off on here, but it is a junk journal. And then there's the back. So there's our little journal. I think I have said before, I am going to put all of these projects in my online store. And so if you're interested in purchasing this, go to my online store at www.pinkdragonflywings.com and check it out. And I have a little section in there just for all of the projects that we have made on our YouTube channel. So go check it out. Check out my other channel. See if there's anything you like. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're trying to get this started, and we need help. So send it to all of your crafty friends, and hopefully they'll find something that they like. And if you happen to make the projects, post a picture so we can see. We want to relish in your creativity along with you. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. Christmas is day after tomorrow, so enjoy and be safe. Love you. Bye-bye.